DeKalb County police officers in the hospital tonight after being stabbed while responding to a call this morning. Atlanta News First Adam Murphy is live tonight on North Decatur Road, where the officer fought back and shot that suspect. Adam.
Blair, I just got my hands on some new information from the GBI about what happened right back here in this parking lot outside this abandoned office building. Just after 8 o'clock Monday morning, DeKalb police responded to a suspicious person off North Decatur Road. That call quickly turned violent moments after the officer pulled into the parking lot of this vacant business.
It's very scary right now.
Pretty bad, pretty bad.
Police say the suspect appeared to be sleeping on the property. When the officer approached, the suspect attacked him and knocked him to the ground. He then continued to attack the officer, stabbing him in the head and arm with a sharp-edged weapon. Authorities say the officer fired his gun, striking the suspect. All of this unfolding in broad daylight as customers were shopping at a thrift store across the street.
It is kind of bad. Officer responds to a crime scene and he gets stabbed or shot or whatever the case may be. It's kind of nerve-wracking, yeah, especially for the people that live in the area.
In the hours that followed, police released conflicting information about the suspect's condition. Initial reports from DeKalb police indicated that the suspect had died. But a short time later, the department issued an update saying the suspect survived the shooting and is hospitalized.
But I really hate to hear that, especially here. I mean, we turned down and then we saw the yellow tape.
The injured officer was also taken to the hospital and, according to police, is stable. The shooting prompted a large police presence, and now the GBI is trying to piece together exactly how this happened.
I've been listening to all this stabbing that's been going on in Atlanta, and I'm just wondering, where is the stabbing coming from?
Release the identities of the suspect or the officer at this point in time. That's because this investigation is active and ongoing. Live in DeKalb County tonight, Adam Murphy, Atlanta News First.